All right, we are on Orlah, Parak Bet Mishnah Tedvav, the 15th Mishnah in the second chapter of Orlah. Okay, we're in the middle of discussing a series of Mishnayot between the Tanakama and Rabbi Shimon, the Chachamim and Rabbi Shimon, whether Shemot can be mitzaref or not. If I have different types of isurim, the Tanakama says that they are mitzaref, and Rabbi Shimon says they're not mitzaref. And this is basically a repetition or a reframing of the Mishnah we learned in Parak Bet Mishnah Yud, where we learned Tvalin, spices, Shnayim ushlosha shemot mimin echad. Okay, 2 or 3 shemot isurim from one species. O mishlosha asur or mistarfim. Okay, the Tanakama says that they are mistaref, that they're from different shemot are mistaref, different isurim. And Rabbi Shimon says no, they're not mistaref. You can't combine Orlah and Asherah and Truma in order to create one issur. Our Mishnah is simply a continuation of that. Okay, and it's almost exactly a repetition. So we're going to see that the Mefarshim, the commentaries, have trouble trying to explain what's new here. Tvalim, spices. Shel truma v'shel klai hakerem shenaflu b'kedeira. Okay, so I have peppercorns or onion powder of truma and onion powder of klai hakerem. How would I have onion powder? No, I wouldn't have onion powder. Let's say it's a vine or a tree, or it's a spice that grows as a grain. I don't know. Klai hakerem. It's asur because it grew in klaim. Okay, or of truma, and each one lo ba'elu kedei l'tamel. These did not have the ability to spice, i.e., so if I have peppercorns, and I put the peppercorns in my soup, I have 2/8 of a teaspoon, 1/8 of truma and 1/8 of klai hakerem. Neither one is enough. It's a huge pot of soup, kedei l'tabel, to make it, to spice it up, i.e., it's not tasteable. V'lo be'elu kedei l'tabel, and it's not in the other one. Neither one has the ability l'tabel, from tavlin, to spice. V'nitztarfu v'tiblu, but combined, if I have 2 1/8, that's a quarter. V'tiblu, and they actually, then you can taste it. The Mishnah says, the Tanakama says, the Chachamim say, asur lezarim, umutar lekohanim. Okay, it's asur lezarim. Why? Because we are mitzdaref. We're combining an 8 plus an 8. Azar, a non-kohen, it's truma is asur for him, and klai hakerem is asur for him. So therefore, since they are mitzdaref, it's asur for the zar. But it's mutar lekohanim. Why is it mutar lekohanim? Because the kohen can have truma. And the klai hakerem was not enough to make it tasteable, so therefore the Kohen says it's mutar. Because remember, we said that according to the Tanakam, the Chachamim, the shemot are mitzarfim, different isurim are mitzarfim. Rabbi Shimon matir lezarim, v'la kohanim. Rabbi Shimon permitted it both for mazarim and kohanim, because remember, we learned according to Rabbi Shimon that zarim, the Rabbi Shimon says we don't combine shemot, so therefore there's only an 1/8 of a teaspoon of truma, of pepper, and an 1/8 of a teaspoon of klai hakerem. Neither one is enough. So the fact that they can combine, it's not enough to make it, you can taste the pepper, it's still not in the time of issur in each one. And here the Bartanura says, Hanami, Rabbanon l'ta'amayu, the Rabbanon follow their position, Rabbi Shimon l'ta'amei, Shimon is his position, V'din tavlin, kedin se'or. Tavlin is exactly like Mishnah Yudalin, it's like se'or. If you're interested to know why we have to learn this Mishnah in addition to Mishnah Yud, you can read the Tosfot Yom Tov here. He says that basically maybe it's expanded, maybe you wouldn't say Rabbi Shimon in this case, maybe you wouldn't say Chachamim in either case. So Rabbi Shimon comes to tell you that their positions apply even in cases of different shemot in the same spice. Okay, or maybe even, I think he might even say, Shnei isurim min echad. Okay, maybe here it's talking about different minim. Tavlin, not 2 peppercorns, but pepper and onion powder or what have you. Right, you'll look at that here. I'll give it to you. You can stop the tape right here if you want to. Otherwise, we'll stop here. Dedicated to learning the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman, and arspolter@gmail.com is my email address. You can email me.